Hello everybody, this is Aquarius Amethyst. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well and blessed. If you aren't a subscriber on my channel, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Here you are, family. I just got finished uploading the Earth Sign Divine Masculine channel love messages. If you haven't watched already, you can click on that and take a look. I also uploaded the water sign and fire sign readings as well. You can check those out. So this is the last one. And this is for the air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra Divine Masculines. This one, I have to say, this was the funniest among all the downloads I got. This one was just so hilarious. The Aquarius Divine Masculine collective was highlighted out of the air signs. Like, his energy was highlighted. Like, it really was. It's very interesting. Like, this is like, I'm really impressed by this Divine Masculine collective. There are a collective that are very in tune spiritually. They know that they are Divine Masculines. They know they are light workers. You know, the energy that I get from it, especially, you know, with the Aquarius highlight, you know, and, you know, the conspiracy theory energy, well, as other people would look at it. Like, there's a lot of sarcasm, there's a lot of arrogance, which Aquarius men have a level of arrogance in them. They really do. They're very arrogant and so sure of themselves, Aquaman. So let's get started. Let's get started here. This is interesting. You know, before I actually go any further with the reading, I definitely must say, like, whoever is a divine feminine to this divine masculine air sign collective, I basically picked up that there is a lot of history between the two of you. A lot of history, years back, which is interesting that I resonate with because, you know, my connection with my DM goes far back into childhood, and it appears that theirs do too, maybe starting in high school or middle school, maybe. There's a lot. They were friends before it turned to, you know, a romantic connection. So it's like very interesting that these two always had a closeness. You know, take what resonates with this. You might be able to, you know, be able to add to it and may be able to pick up something from your own situation or whatever it may have you. That's what I'm getting out of it, of course. But this one, I must say, this one was really fun to do. I had some laughable moments while doing this. Like, this masculine, like this divine masculine collective is a trip. Okay, this whole situation is just entertaining to tune into. So let's get started. The angel numbers that is with this particular collective that I picked up on is angel number 222, 313, 1414, 844. And let me tell you, like, as I'm writing these notes, I actually did not pick divine love letters for them. So hang on a minute and let me do that real quick. I'm going to pause this real quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I can't believe that I forgot to pull divine love letters. If you watch the previous videos, I go into how I brought these books called Divine Love Letters. They're like short channeled messages that a woman that's a part of the Twin Flame community. Her name is Bella Tanks. Her YouTube channel is the Divine Love Crystal Grid, I believe. Like, when I get a chance, I'm gonna make sure I'm saying her channel's name correctly. I have followed her channel for a while. I did check out a couple of her readings and stuff on there. She published other books as well, other books with different mantras and different things like that too. So you can purchase these books, so you can, get your own little messages whenever you're ready, and use the book as oracle, like an oracle type of book. They have other ones out there. I'm definitely gonna get them and share them with you guys, as these downloads progress and stuff, like, to bring y'all different new interesting ways to give these messages. So romance angel cards that I pulled for this is let go of control issues, heart-to-heart conversations, new love and engagement. For the Kipper deck, I pulled family room, unexpected income, sudden wealth, toil and labor. So with this divine masculine collective, they, I was picking up, like, they definitely come from money. They don't come from a poor background, these divine masculine collectives. They come from money. May not be the richest person, but they ain't poor, I'll tell you that much. They live comfortably financially. Okay? But yet they're down to earth, So let's get started with this reading. So it says, why am I so surprised? Of course you moved on. Why wouldn't you after the way I treated you? I am a man who comes from a family of first-class privileges, and I chose something as superficial as materialistic wealth over the only woman who has ever captured and stolen my heart, my soul, with every fabric of my being. I hate watching you with him. So this divine feminine, a part of this collective, is seeing someone else, I guess. He goes on to say, I am not going to lie. I am very jealous. I guess I know how you feel now. When I was out entertaining other women behind your back and you found out about it. And look at you now. You've moved on, or so you think. Listen, I know you still love me in spite of you pretending to be happy, because if you didn't, why do you ask my sister about me often? Is it casually just to be a caring friend, a caring, friendly person, or are you hoping for something more? If you don't care, why are you worried about my love life? And if I've found someone, to be quite honest, I didn't know which way the situation was going to go. Let's just not point the finger here. We've actually both equally hurt each other, Granted, I was a prick when it came to my materialistic, but you weren't exactly a saint either, honey. So basically, I guess, and only he comes from a little bit of privilege. Maybe some of them are rich. I don't know. Like, I know that they're not poor people. So, like, the way this is going on is like they come from family backgrounds of, sticking their noses in the air type of family bloodline, a karmic energy that needs to be removed, I guess. Like, I guess he, got caught up in his family business and whatever may have you, whatever the reason may be. I guess he got sucked into work or whatever the case may have you. You know, you did, he goes on to say, you did your fair share of flirting and being with other people too. What you think I didn't know? Girl, please, I got this town in my back pocket. I know everything that goes on here. So your divine masculine, whoever he is, he's well known, around town. We've both been immature about how we've handled this situation. We've both ran and chased after each other, broke things off, saw other people. What the hell is going on anymore? I really do need to reach out to you because we really need to talk, because this thing is not going to go away. I still love you, and I know you still love me. Yes, the situation is toxic. Yes, we're mirroring a lot of crazy things about each other, but still, I think it's best for our benefit. I've always had my spiritual side. I'm different from other men. I know that there is a God. I know that there are aliens. I know that the world is being controlled by secret members of council. I pride myself in pride. That don't sound like an Aquarius man. Knowing that I am a part of the divine masculine collective, that I actually have some spiritual understanding of the things that are going on. It's no secret to who I am to you. As a matter of fact, I figured out what we were before your ass did. Like this divine masculine collective here, this air sign collective, like they are very attitudey. Like, it's like, yeah, you can feel the divine masculine energy with them. This is off the chain. It's funny. But nevertheless, let's just get this shit together. I love you and I want you back. I'm tired of this mediocre shit that's playing out over and over and over again, like a broken record in my life. I know my mother doesn't approve of you because you come from what she considers common folk, but whatever. What the hell? We can get past that like we always do. She'll be all right. She has no choice but to live with the decision that I'm making concerning you becoming my old lady. That's right. I want you to be the woman I have on my arm for the rest of forever. I dream of you. I miss making love to you. I miss taking you out on dates and vacation. I miss sharing a drink with you. You're my favorite drinking buddy. That's the thing with us. You're not just the love of my life. You're my best friend. Never forget the friendship we have. We were friends before we were anything else. You remember how we used to pull pranks in high school together? How we had detention together and how we both were going to become parents for the first time. So this, certain people in this collective were going to become teen parents, I believe. It could be, or like while in high school, or close to graduating out of high school, I would say. These two. So these two are close. So this collective is very close in age. They grew up with each other, or what it may have you. That kind of resonates with my situation a bit. That's interesting. But I didn't have a teen pregnancy, of course. No, I didn't. But, But then the miscarriage happened. So there was a pregnancy and a pregnancy loss. I remember how broken that made you. You wanted that baby so bad. I wanted him or her too. I believe it was a boy. I knew that baby you carried was indeed my son. I could still feel him with us. Like, so this divine masculine collective of air signs, like they are very in tune spiritually. Despite coming from a family that deals with greed issues. Honey, if we don't come back together for anything else, let's come back together and make it right for the baby that we were both supposed to share. I'm picking up that they are black sheeps because they are different, because they are into things that their other relatives aren't into. They don't fit in with their family. Our situation is toxic as hell, and I'm pretty sure whoever reads this is going to be looking at me like a crazy nut. I know this energy is all over the place, but I just have a lot of shit to get off my chest. I have a lot going on in my mind, a lot going on at work, a lot going on with the workers here at the job. This pandemic is not making shit easy. There are people that are even stealing from our establishment. Shit has been crazy, babe. Wow. they're they're giving me hell about not following the mandates to get our workers to take this damn jab, the jab, what they're calling, with the corona 19 vaccine, they call it the jab. Whenever you hear them say the jab, they're talking about the vaccines or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to do that to my employees. I refuse to do that. They can take their jabs and shove it in the crack of their asses. I'm not taking their vaccines, and I'm not going to force my workers to do so. I'm not going to force them out of work when that's the only source of income they have to provide for their families. That's definitely a Aquarian humanitarian trait. Libra too, because they're for justice or what may have you. Yeah, so this collective definitely know what's going on, with everything, with this, whole pandemic or whatever. This divine masculine collective is not ignorant to what's going on around him. He is very in tune with his spirituality. He is very in tune with nature. He's not ignorant of this universe. He's not ignorant of this world and what's going on at all. I like this. I've been trying to work with a lot of our workers here. It is pretty bad right now. I really do hate that you have another man on your arm, because I really want to see you again and to talk to you. We went through so much shit just to let it all end over this. This new guy you have is really scaring me, because it looks like he wants something serious with you. I can almost picture him wanting to propose to you around the corner. I hate the very thought of that. Feel like this is probably coming more from paranoia. I feel like the divine feminine, she, of course, haven't really moved on. I don't pick up with that energy at all. Why did things have to be the way they are? It's not fair, but I'm hoping to make things right. I know you're not supposed to pray for bad things to happen, but I'm praying that you break things off with this man, because he is not the one for you. I am the one for you. Stop playing games and pretending. You know you still love me. You still ask about me. So if you're trying to look for a way in, you don't have to work that hard. Just come to me. Yeah, as a matter of fact, at this point, I would rather it be you than me, because you have that guy on your arm and I don't want to intrude, to be honest. No matter how much I want to punch him in the face every time he comes into a bar and I see him around town. But trust me, I understand violence is not the answer, so I let him live with the dignity of not giving him a broken arm. This masculine is off the hook. Okay? Please forgive me for everything and how I handled the situation, because I have forgiven you for a lot of the things that you've done. So yeah, I'm picking up. They have their fair share of mistakes they've done to each other. There's no need for us to continue going back and forth, bickering and being angry over what exactly. Life is too short for us to be going through this. I want love and I want a real life with you. I miss spoiling you. I miss giving you gifts and presents. I miss showing you off. You are like the most beautiful woman ever to me. This is vulgar. He said, I miss fucking the shit out of you. I miss hearing you scream. I miss you being sarcastic. I miss you pulling those old pranks you used to pull on me. I just miss us walking this world and this earth being our playground to do as we please. You are the Eve to my Adam and the Sarah to my Abraham. I am a bipolar mess right now. Simply because of all this shit that's going on at the job, my parents not getting along, all this crazy crap going on in my family. There's just no escape, and you are my only home. I miss everything we had that I know we still have. Baby, come back home to me. So yeah, you can definitely tell those are air signs. Like, I enjoy doing all 4 of these downloads for all the zodiacs, the Divine Masculine Collective. You could tell in all 4, that they are, from their respective zodiacs. Like the element is very prevalent in all 4 of them. Like when I did the fire signs, you could like feel the fire energy. I'm telling you, like when, look at especially the fire sign. That one, something about that one that stands out to me too, because my phone, when I was doing that one, my phone overheated and it shut down and I had to do it all over again. I was in the middle of a recording. I was 10 minutes in and I had paused it for a minute, and something that happened where it knocked it off and it didn't record. And oh my God, and it just shut down because the phone, and I got the notification, your phone is overheating. So I had to turn off my phone. And that was interesting that showed up in a fire sign. That was the most intense one I would say I did, because I actually was getting hot flashes during that one. So that was very interesting. It's like, I feel like the fire signs are going to like boil over like at any minute, like with, like, because they keep shutting the lid. I feel like fire signs for some reason are the most resistant when it comes to this connection for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess we can, we can look further into that, down the road, what the hell is going on with the fire signs. I'm very surprised how open the air signs are, even because they can be very arrogant and run and hide their feelings too, especially Aquarius men. They don't open up like this all the time. Like, so this is very interesting. I guess there's no point in him running at this point. I feel like equally both parties were chasing and running after each other, had their fair share of mistakes. He cheated on her, she cheated on him, I guess. I don't know what was going on. There was like, whatever was going on that normally goes on in twin flame connections. There's separation or whatever may have you. But I would say this collective have a very deep, long, interesting history. So that's it for the divine channeled messages for right now. Oh, you know something, you guys? Hold on a minute. I'm forgetting. I forgot to read the divine love letters. See this energy with air signs? Like, we're all over the place. Like, we do so many things to the point where we forget stuff. Like, you see how the energy is just showing you like the elements that I'm connecting with, like things that are taking place that are associated with air signs, fire signs. It's crazy. Because first I forgot to even get downloads for the divine love letters from this book. And then I forgot to read them. That's crazy. Let's get into it right now. So for divine love letter for Aquarius, I got letter letter 125 from volume 3. So let's see what this reads. It says, I know how it feels like a million miles are between us, and it seems impossible for all the pieces to fit into place. But believe me that miracles can happen, especially in these changing times that we are a part of. We are being helped, we are being divinely guided, and even though it may feel like we're running around like headless chickens, we are being driven and led in a certain direction by a divine power that is far bigger than little old me and you. We are one piece of a very big plan. We have to let our hearts lead us home, let our hearts speak our truth, let our hearts be our shining torch to lead us out of the tunnel. Interesting. That's from Aquarius DM. Let's go to Libra. That their love letter is 115. This is from Libra, from volume 3. This is love letter 115. It's like walking a tight rope and using the pole to balance us. We are the pole. When the pole goes out of balance, then we fall off the tightrope. So know that I love you. Know that we belong together. Know that we will be together when our time comes. So in between, let's be each other's rope. Let's be each other's pole. Let's be each other's everything. And know that we are in this together. We are doing this together. We are coming together closer every single day. Believe in our love. And then love letter from Gemini, from volume 2 of Divine Love Letters. Theirs was 132. So let's go to that. I want you to know that before you, my life seemed pointless, as in there was an emptiness inside of me that I couldn't place why. I couldn't put my finger on why I always felt like something was missing in my life. It was always like I felt like I was stood on the outside of my life looking in, waiting for someone to notice me and let me in. And then you came along and really saw me. You made me feel like I was in the party, like I was the party instead of being an outsider. You made me feel wanted, made me feel whole, made me feel like who I wanted to be, who I knew I really was deep down. You put me in touch with my soul. I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Okay, so there's that. If you haven't joined my channel, again, like, share, and subscribe. If you would like your own personal channel love reading, channel love letters, I do offer those services if you would like. The information will be in the description box below. I had a great time with you guys and sharing these messages with you. I hope it gives you clarity on your situations and give you some peace and reassurance. Take care until next time, guys. God bless you.